So yeah. I actually was supposed to like go to bed at 6 a.m. and woke up at 1 p.m. and meant to wake up at 1 p.m. Instead, I went to bed at 8 a.m. and I woke up at 3 p.m. And that's groovy. Yeah, so basically I slept like 5 hours today. Because that will never stop being loud. Because I had a lovely discussion in regards to political science last night. And that is rather loud. Let me go to the dungeon because there's something I wanna try out there. But yeah, like it's Let me go and see if everything is seems the sound issue is just fine. Feels a bit loud on my end today. Might pop that down a bit. But yeah, like I was basically talking with someone about the happenings in America at the moment, and that kind of morphed into a discussion about republicanism versus monarchism, which was I have to admit, there we go, very intriguing discussion. And, well, we definitely didn't get closer to, well, like, it was never meant to kind of, like, force our opinion onto someone else. It was more so, like, just a discussion that we've had, and I've, or gotten him to some works that I think will be very interesting for him in regards to post-functionalism. And so, yeah, you know, those kinds of things happen sometimes. So yeah, today we're going to hopefully try to get another soul going. But yeah, something has intrigued me about the place where he disappeared. And my current running theory is that somewhere around here is a wall that is a hidden little wall. Not certain, but that's the only... Thank you for the humanity. That's like the only explanation I can come up with. Well, there we go. Why didn't I do it yesterday? The first rule of Dark Souls is that if you don't see something, there's always like some kind of wall there. Oh, there's something or someone there. Hello, puppy. And I stood around that like for ages, and for some reason it never came up to me that ow. What I've been looking for. Yeah, that's pretty much indeed it. I don't know why it took me so long to figure that out. Hello. Do I hit you? Cleansing Great Shield. Hi, Kesha. How you doing? Yeah, that was an interesting wolf. So, okay, so I'm going to ask this, especially to Peppy. Oh, I'm going to ask this to Mesa. Is this why you wanted me to play the DLC first? Okay, so in that case, I'm not certain if I'm going to ever beat like the DLC, but I do know. Thank you for all the humanity. Then in that case, we're going to go back, and I'm first going into Darkblood Garden. Oh, don't worry, I slept until 3 p.m. Like, no need to feel guilty about it. Wait, hang on, I have a. No, I don't. Okay. In that case, I have to run back. Because I ain't losing my souls. There we go. Yeah, good to hear, Kesha. Like, I spent last night talking to someone about political science, and it was all lovely and fun. You know, that works. As far as like dying goes. damage they couldn't shield himself. Oh, that's actually really sad. So, let me actually have a look at the cleansing shield. It's quite a bit larger. The steel great shield used by Knight Artorias was succumbed to the Abyss. Artorias, deeply scarred by the Abyss, used this to form a barrier to protect his compatriot Sif. Although this drained the shield, its magic defense remains high. Okay. Just let's move to Firelink first. But yeah, I hope everyone, like I said, is going to be having a lovely Friday evening. Also, once again, remind it's entirely possible if you are in America that some strange stuff can happen with Twitch and chat. In which case, all I can do is wait it out. Trying to find the parish there. At least I think this is it. So, I mean, I don't see why I would resist. Like, just do that. You know, say it's a fun reference in the same way that my title was a fun reference to one of the best movies ever made. And I'm well, no, not necessarily the best movie, but definitely one of the better comedies that I've ever seen in my life. Then again, I don't think there's a person on the planet that hasn't at some point watched Ghostbusters. Bonk. So now let's go to Dr. Garden. Bonk. Bonk. Okay. Hiya, buddy. Hiya, buddy. Oh. There we go. Oh, that was nice and relaxing. You know, and since it's Friday, let's just have some fun. Like, I'm actually hit the 10,000 words count on my thesis. That's including stuff like references, so I'm technically at 9,000, but I'm going to need 1,000 words. So yeah, that's going to be finished up today. Might finish up the conclusion tomorrow if I'm like really lazy. But we'll see about that. Let's go and see what's down here. Good. No, it has to be purely spoken text. I mean, it's not necessarily procrastination, but like for the hello. But for the analysis, I need to write like a bunch of things. That oh, hello.
Is it not so that thou art new? Thou fared well to find me, but cometh thee not for the grave of Sir Artorias?
Oh.
My advice true. Forget this. The legend of Artorias art none but a fabrication. Traversing the dark. 'Tis but a fairy tale. Have thine own respect. Go not yonder knocking for nothing, I say.
Window cats of Dark Souls, what is your wisdom?
Well, indeed, thou art a strange one. Nevertheless, I feel some liking for thee. I'm Alvina of the Darkroot.
Hello, Alvina.
I command a clan of hunters who track down defilers of the forest graves. What dost thou say? Wilt thou not join us? Oh, yes, I believe we would suit thee well.
Okay, so here's my question. Does the shortcut remain... Oh no, it remains open. Sure?
I am very glad.
We're just casually moving from confident to confident.
Let us establish a covenant.
Sure. I don't know what's happening. I'm seeing the message covenant. Sure.
And here, taketh this ring.
Cat Covenant ring.
If thou wearest that ring, it allows for thine summoning.
Okay, so that's a
If
PvP
mine
thing.
senses reveal intruders,
Can't believe we didn't have to do it again. Yeah, no, we opened it pretty clearly
fend
yesterday.
them off, sir. I beseech. I shall summon others who will. Thou shalt receive great. But thou must. The clan is thine own family. Darest not in any attempt to double cross.
Okay. Should being yes or no syntactically. Yeah, that's for me as well. I'm kind of like error. Speaking of that. So I assume this means like some of the knights are no longer going to attack me because they're like, hey, you're a friendo. I mean, that's what I'm assuming. Also, Knight of Artorias, eh? Sounds like we're in for some grave robbing. Like, Artorias, I've killed you once, I can kill you again. I got what I said, like, I assume there's like a path you're meant to follow. So what do we have here? We have... Oh my god, it... Wow, okay, what's going on here? I mean, we fought him before. We can fight him again. It sort of looked... I mean... Oh, hiya, buddy. Hey, Papa. Oh, God. No, don't, no. Don't do this to me, game. Don't do this to me, please. I'm going to have to kill Sif, haven't I? I'm so sorry, buddy. It did. If only there was another way. If only there was another way. I'm so sorry. I don't want this as much as you don't. It's pepper strong. Oh god, no! I'm so sorry, buddy. I wish there was another way to do this. I really do. And a hornet ring. Thanks, game. Well, that is definitely a thing. So what do we get out of the Abyss Walker? This ring symbolizes Knights of Artorias' covenant with the beasts of the abyss. It's where, like Artorias himself, can traverse the abyss. Boost critical attacks. Jesus Christ. So, with this ring, I can enter the stuff in. I can enter the stuff. Christ, good morning. I can't talk. I can't. My emotions are all over the place. I can enter the stuff in the New London ruins. Christ. That means that we have only 2 Lord Souls left. And that also means that we're really fastly approaching the end of the game. Yeah, precisely. I might as well go in to see what that's all about. Like, I might as well. Like, at this point I only have 2 places left to explore, so... in the meantime, what can I do with these souls? I can buy some stuff.
Oh, hello. Then as promised.
Take that, take that, and I'll take that, and I'll take that. It's not really useful, but...
All right. That should... May we meet?
But, you know, might as well. Still wonder what this is all about. Hang on. Can I even enter this well? The answer is no. Okay. Yeah, no, obviously the cutscene is different. Like, Christ, if the cutscene is different. Fuck. Depending on how we do this today, tomorrow will be the finale of Dark Souls in that case. Which is weird. That's all of a sudden going so fast. Let me go ahead and add in some... what is it? Transient cursors. For what is probably going to be the last time, actually. Oh, I need to be able to see myself after all. The problem is I today moved my screens around, so like stuff is not really where it should be anymore. Didn't want to fight you, she was just yeah, understandable. Let me go ahead and put on the ring. Because we're going to need it. We're now at... Yeah, no, we're absolutely doing a fat roll. Just need to be a bit more careful during or a medium roll, I guess. Which is basically what we started the game with. I've gotten so used to small rolling that... Now we drop down here, I believe. Yes. Ah, hey. There we go. Wow, even they are no longer really... Man, remember the first time we got here and these enemies were like... difficult? I mean, they still technically sort of are, but... Oh, oops, that was Transient Curse. That was not what I meant. The problem is where I believe I need to go here. Hiya. There we go. Oh, hi. Oh, there are two of you. Could you not, please? Trying to kind of keep an eye on both of you. It's kind of it's a bit weird getting used to fed rolling again, or at least the medium rolling. Titanite chunk, nice. Like, I'm not certain I left the two darkest places for last, but well, I guess I did. So now I just need to find the way forwards to where I need to go again, which I think is this building right here. Might not be actually. Oh, that. Let me see. So from. Oh wait, hang on. I believe there is a shortcut here actually. At least shortcut. That's what I want to call it. But I think there is a way. No, there isn't. Okay, so time for me to go ahead and kind of search for where I need. The weird thing is, like, I got there by accident multiple times, and now that I actually need to go there, I can't find it. It's like. Sort of like, I mean, I think I do know where I need to go, but. Because it's this thing right here, I believe. So I just need to find the entrance to there. Although, like, I'm also not certain if, like, the cursors are still really needed. How do I get there from here again? Believe in my sense of direction. That is very nice of you. Now we'll be doing just some casual running around, doing some casual researching. Do need to buy some transient cursors though in a bit. There we go. So, what is going to await me down at the pit, I wonder? There we go. Found it. So next time I can just run. So, What is going to be down here? One can only wonder. It's quite a ways down. Another spot. Oh. Okay. 4 kings. Okay, so what do you do? Okay. Why am I hearing bad sounds? Bad luck indeed. Okay. Oh god, there's another one. Oh, hang on, I'm starting to see this. It's a DPS check, isn't it? The 4 kings. I'm starting to see it. Okay, there's number 2. 3, I mean. Okay. Oh yeah, absolutely more fun. Okay. Where's the last one? Okay, clear. So, my tactic for this fight is going to be very simple. We're going to just bomb rush it. Like, not even think twice, just bomb rush it. That's going to be my main tactic here. Not bad for a first. I feel like it's because at first I was just kind of confused, and I'm like, okay, I see what they want. This is so we're going to be two-handing our sword whenever we can. Oi. I mean, we almost had him as well. Like, we almost had, if I had gotten the Estus flags, then I would have not died there.
Hey, is that an... Oh, I'm sorry. Perhaps she's trying.
Okay, so you have nothing. Okay, then in that case.
Come back soon. Smithing help. Don't let me.
Then in that case, we're just gonna have to run past all the ghosties. And like all the other enemies, but that should be doable. I've got one more chance it could. Let's make it count. And then after this, we only have like one more boss fight left. This brother mission. Oh! Okay, that is really interesting. Hang on. I need... Once we are in the boss arena, I kinda need to check something. Twitch is all of a sudden screaming at me about something. So I need to, you know... Hang on, 1 second. Twitch is screaming to me about something here. What is being screamed at? Oh. Oh, that's about TwitchCon Amsterdam. Not certain if I'm going to be doing anything with that, because I'm not a very famous streamer or anything. So, would be a bit pointless. But, I mean, if it is in June, I might. I don't know yet. Kinda depends on, like, when in June it is. So yeah, who knows? Maybe I'll be there. Probably not though. I'm like a small-time streamer. There's like zero reason for me to be there. Ow. Goodbye. There you go. Hiya! Hiya! So, take two. And this time around we know what we're doing. So it's like bomb rush the boss. Make sure that we do as much damage as we humanly can. Damn good. Yeah, that's actually like a really nice coinkydink. Okay, so where are you going to be? Found ya! I can heal when the boss is dead. And superhero landing indeed. Where are you, buddy? Oh, we have some time to heal up as well. Nice. I'm not certain what the timer is on, like, the 4 kings, but... Oi! Oi! Bad grab right there, buddy. Bad grab. Exactly, no means no. There we go, there's the final four lords. There's the final one, and this time around we are all... This around can take as long as I need. There we go. That means the 3rd Lord Soul in less than an hour, so yeah, we're going fast now. At least with 1 Lord Soul remaining. There you go, defeated the 4 kings. Mind if I first... and some humanities. Mind if I first grab my thing? So yeah, that is the 4 lords done. Wow, that was fast. And MB, thank you very much for the raid. Hi, buddy. Hope you're doing well. We have just now finished up the 3rd Lord Soul, which means we only have Spooky Scary Skeleton remaining. So yeah, like, holy fuck, that is so cool. And there we go, this endurance at 40. Higher than that, we're not going to grab it. I believe it's like the cap that you guys said was there. So let's first go back to Firelink. And Yeah, what a journey so far. Like, I never thought I would get to this point. Anyway, let's first get up Havel's ring again. I wanna be smart. I wanna be quick boy again. Where's Havel? Where is Havel? There we go. Now let's go to warp to... Oh, I can't warp there yet. Okay. But yeah, hope you're doing well. I saw that you were streaming earlier. Hope the stream went well. There we go. That's number 3 out of 4. But yeah, I might like go for Frampton Deckers during the new game, during New Game Plus.
Very well.
Because I will be streaming. I'm not streaming New Game Plus, but I will be playing New Game Plus in the meantime. That's good to hear. I saw like a few minutes of it before I had to start my own preparations. So yeah. Hi, buddy. Let's see if anything else is going to happen if we add the next mortal to the mix. No, it's even brighter. Ooh. So, who's ready to kill some spooky, scary skeletons?
Are you ready? Then we...
There we go. And I might like, what I might do is that I finish this on Monday, and that I'm spending tomorrow traveling. Yeah, I'm still not like fully done with Elden Ring yet, but I can, from what I've seen, I can see where you are like coming from. Let's go to the Tomb of the Giants. The last area we still need to finish. Let me see if I can... I'm going to first need to remember the road, though. Ah, yes. The demon ruins right there. I believe it was up. And I mean, if needed, I can just like... I know that it's like... The weird thing is, I'm like, oh yeah, this is like the last fight that we need. So, it's like, I can just spend some humanities upgrading something if, you know, needed. Well, he still kills me then. Like, I might just like upgrade the last bonfire simply because I have the humanities for it. It's like, it's... And even if that wasn't the case, we can, you know, just... You know, we can just farm humanities. That's such a weird point to be in. Yeah, even the camera couldn't catch up. But it's like so weird to like start off this game not even being aware of really what I needed to do. And to now be like, oh yeah, I can just do this real fast, or I can just do that real fast. And honestly, it's been such an amazing journey, but let's wait with sentimentality until we've actually, you know, gotten the last Lord Vessel, because odds are we will be stuck for a while over here. Thank you. Ow. Could you not, please? See if I can remember the way forward. I need to find like the bonfire. Oh, hello! I wasn't quite expecting you here. Yeah, absolutely nice dog skeleton. Well, I can definitely say that I wasn't quite. I have. How did I get 9 humanities? I don't. You know what? Let's not even worry about that. We've got enough humanities to basically link every bonfire to its max at this point. Also, let me quickly save there at the bonfire because that might be rather useful. I do wonder though, who is going to be the who is going to be like the person that's going to help us in the Tomb of the Giants? Because I don't think I've done this yet with, because I did have humanities when I was last here, so I didn't even check that. But I assume there's like at the very least something that's going to help us. There we go. You can't get past here. Okay, so I have a bunch of... So that happened. Like, I'm honestly not certain how to process what just happened there. So I think, I might be wrong here, but I think the AI is kind of going insane. Because it doesn't know what to do. You know, the AI is like, I don't know. Okay, so somewhere around here should be a bonfire. Last I remember. Oh yeah, absolutely too many spooky scary skeletons. No, there isn't. Use hat. I mean, I guess I could. At the same time. Nah. Like, I'm trying to remember if the bonfire that we were just at is the last bonfire. But I don't think that is. Like, I'm trying to remember if, like, the bonfire we were just at is, like, the second bonfire, or if that is, like, the first bonfire in the area. And I think it's the first, which means we missed the second bonfire. And yes, it's gotta be. Oh yeah. Yeah. You hit me. I hit you. That's how our relationship works, buddy. Here's the commander of running. Find the way back up. Yes. The exit is just in an awkward way. So, who's ready for round 2 with the spooky scary skeleton? Because we will be fighting this spooks a lot. Okay. Still not been able to do any damage. Okay, there we go. Now we're starting to do damage here. Just hacking and slicing at it. Pigeon up, please. Kind of busy here. Are we seriously right now just beating Nito and like... Defeat Gravelord need. Oh. Right! I wasn't quite expecting this. Okay, so I wasn't expecting this to be a finale stream. Okay, so here's my problem. If I had known that this was going to be a finale stream, I would have done a different start to this. We only have one more boss to fight, I believe. I mean, technically, like, we also have the DLC. We have, like, I think from the top of my head, we have, like, 2 more bosses. Technically 3 if we count the Centipede Demon. Massa, here's my question. If I finish up the game now, can I like just return to my last save? So like before I fought whatever is the final boss is, or do I need to go through New Game Plus in order to get back to this point? You got a save state. I can check. If I can, like, copy the save or something like that. I can't. I don't have a save state. No, I mean, I have save data. Game will save over. And I can't copy it, unfortunately. I am not certain what to do now. New Game Plus, okay. So Calamite, okay, so Calamite I'm probably not going to fight because I'm still not 100% comfortable with the game, so I kind of want to do that on my own. I guess we can try and kill, I don't know. So Academy, the DLC, I'm not certain how to feel about like doing that, simply because it's like optional. And I never said that I would go for 100%. I guess I can try the Centipede Demon as well. Okay, hang on. Play the rest of tonight on the game. That is an idea. That's what I'm saying. But however, there is a I need to do something first because it is tradition on the on our stream. Yeah, like I can like in that case do the fights on the Game Plus as well indeed. So I can like kind of like see that's definitely an idea. But for that we need to do so. I'm going to start an early break here because there is a tradition on this stream, and it's going to be honored no matter what. So we will take a 5-minute break. Purely the start of the finale of Dark Souls. Which is the weirdest thing I've done in a very long time, but if I had knew this beforehand, I would have added the right music. So let's get something good going, and then we're going to start the finale. it is tradition on the stream to end when a game with Final Voyage from the Outer Wild soundtrack. A sign that we've really reached the end of the road for a specific game. There we go. That's what I quickly needed to do. You know, like, traditions are there to be celebrated. So yeah, for those of you who might be joining in a bit later and wondering why there was something going on, we accidentally entered the last fight. And that's to say, we have access to the last fight now, and that's what we're going to be focusing on. It's been a hell of a road, indeed. I should have probably drank some water while on break, but somebody called and I need to answer that. And to think, like, this all started off because I realized that I could, like, stream this game, and that the game actually works. And it was started off as sort of like a joke, like, hey, wouldn't it be fun if I streamed all of Dark Souls? And my...
Complete.
That works too. That works too. I mean, what better way to start the last section of Dark Souls than by accidentally falling to my death? We have one more boss fight to go. I say let's offer up some, as is tradition indeed. And because I've apparently been doing so immensely well, I'm kind of worried that the fight might be a bit too easy. So, and I know that Solaire's apparently meant to help in the last fight, so let's go ahead and allow him to be a part of our merry band of raiders. My apologies, Snake Boy! Wasn't meant. Those are seemingly Silver Knights. Hello. You're... Wait, what? Okay. That's fucking good. Kiln of the First Flame. This is Omnius. Oh, those are Silver Knights! Oh. Wait, seriously? They are my last enemy? I guess it makes sense that, like, the enemy that, like, started off as... I guess it makes sense that that would be the last enemy of the game. You know, like, like... In that they were the first optional enemy, so to speak. So it makes sense that it's also directly because it's also like just a desert wasteland out of here. This is actually like really cool as a sort of like final area. Come on, buddy, I wanna backstab you. I'm not certain if I can backstab you. I'm assuming I'm going to need all 20. Well, you know what they say, talk shit, get hit. That was quite what meant to happen. So, let's go ahead and do, for one final time, the usual, the tried and true tradition, the one thing that has helped us through so many problems over the course of Dark Souls. It's how I accidentally got into Blighttown. And how we managed to get through the Duke's archives. Run as fast as I can. Don't stop running. But yeah, this is such a cool thing. Like, these look like the Silver Knights that we are fighting and have been fighting over the course of the game. That is such a cool thing. It's also like it's also such an ominous area. Like, everything about this just screams finale. And luckily for me, since I have the ring on, I can once again run fast. Look at me, I'm Speedy Gonzales. So, fun fact, Don't Stop Running is actually a song from a cartoon called BoJack Horseman. And it actually gets like some very interesting connotations later on. Is there going to be a bonfire near here, or is this... Ah, the game had to cut me off for one final time. You know what? I'm not even mad at the fact that I have to do this. This is like tradition at this point. No! Do they seriously allow you to... Oh, that is so cool. That at the very end you can get the armor set. Oh, I'm going... I did not do that. But oh, we are absolutely going to be wearing that in New Game Plus. Wow, there are a lot of them here. Luckily for me, the tried and true tactic of don't stop running still works, even after all these years. Gwyn, Lord of Cinder. Ow, ow. Bad touch. Bad touch. Oh, I will, don't worry, Mesa, I can't quite tell ultimate piss off, so you're going to have to... Hang on, 1 second. I'm going to have to tell Automat that, there we go. So, I learned a lot there. And we have 80 minutes, so we can just grab as many mages as we need. So, it doesn't really matter so much. The one thing I do need to know is where is Solaire? Because we did save Solaire, as far as I'm aware. So yeah. It is quite the run. I'm not certain if I like missed any bonfires anywhere. I'm assuming not. It is very peaceful music. It is very fitting endgame music. So yeah, Cinder, Lord of the First Flame. And if I can find my buddy Solaire, then it will all be good. We need someone in for Centipede. You know, I would have liked that to know that beforehand. But in that case, I might just summon him for Centipede in that case, and like we quickly do a small detour. Like we're finishing this tonight, no matter what happens. Only just now realized. Nah, no worries about it. I mean, it will make the ending harder, but... Oi! Can't see shit. Thank you. I'm not certain how far along they're going to run me with. Okay, so he's fast, he's aggressive. Let us go ahead and, yeah. This was anticlimactic so far. So in that case, we've got the pop in humanity, we're quickly gonna go at... We only have to summon him, right? Like, we don't need to kill the Centipede Demon as far as I'm aware. Then we are gonna quickly do that. Also, I feel, and don't quote me on it, that this boss might be able to be parried. So we only have to, like, summon him, right? Like, we don't need to actually kill the Centipede Demon. At least that's what I think. Right? I also just realized I never bothered to put that bonfire on there. Oh well. That sucks. Ah, okay. I mean, Solaire has been our buddy throughout all of Dark Souls. So we are, it is only fitting that he is with us there at the final stretch of this insane game. And what a journey it's been. Like, it's... we've had our lows, Taurus Demon especially. We've had our highs, Ornstein Smo, I'm not quite certain, ours something. We can, like, we've beaten all of the Lord Souls. So, we're quickly grabbing Solaire by doing the Centipede Demon, and then hopefully we'll finish up. Because the thing is, like, we did help Solaire, I believe, by, that works for me. Let me quickly come out and sit here to heal. We need to do a bit of a sprint. But yeah, like, and to think, like, the first stream started off by... It's actually so interesting to see, like, the first stream started off by getting the first Bell of Awakening. That's, like, how we ended the first stream. And then it took, like, an entire week to go ahead and finish up the second Bell of Awakening. Like, Blighttown in of itself was, like, an entire stream. And from there, it took us, did it take us 1.5 weeks to beat Ornstein Smo? Then it took us another stream to go ahead and beat the first Lord Soul, and then and after that it went like really fast all of a sudden. Like, wow, did it suddenly go fast. Yeah, you breathe fire. Ah, the HL Tactical running away. Oh, yeah, right. This was, I believe, like, isn't this like a shortcut of some kind? Ah, yes, it is. I could have just used the shortcut. Well, one final time of me being an idiot. You know, like, it's all... And, like, for the thing of it is, like, for the next stream, I'll be honest, I'm not certain. Like, I wasn't quite planning to hit this point yet. Like, that's the honest truth here. It's like... I wasn't quite prepared yet. I was assuming that we would have, like, another full week of content, and now I'm like, okay, now what? But I'll think of something. get out of the way. Thank you very much. Like, so, okay, so subscribers game is next. That will be on Thursday. And for tomorrow, I'm not certain. Maybe take a day off or something like that. Because Dark Souls is one of those games that when I stream it, it takes a lot out of me. Simply because of how much, you know, you need to do. Am I going the right way? The answer is maybe. The answer is probably no, actually. Because that is... Nah, the answer is no. One final time of getting lost. I will say this, I will not be streaming Dark Souls 2 or 3 should I ever decide to play them. Because I kind of want to see how that goes on my own. And yeah, I might actually be able to stream like multiple subscriber games. Simply because we've got the time. Ooh. That doesn't sound good. So I am not seeing Solaire's thing. Which means I'm probably going to fight to win on my own, which is going to be fun. It might be me, but I'm not seeing like the summoning sign for Oh, you've got to be joking me. 1 second. I forgot to turn myself human. I'm an idiot. Plain and simple. There we go. Now I'm human. Okay, so I'm searching for his summoning sign. I'm still not seeing his summoning sign. So, did we miss a step? Like, I'm trying to figure out where his summoning sign is, but I can't see it. Is it maybe around here? Should be around there. Maybe we, like, did something wrong by helping him before we technically had access to him. Unless, yeah. I mean, I might as well go ahead and try and kill him. Like, not that it matters. He's waiting there to talk. Okay. Might as well go and grab this, whatever this is. Solve a brave warrior. Okay. How do I get up over there? I'm probably dead down there. Nope, I'm not. Nice. Good talk. I mean, I assume that if he was at the shortcut to talk, then I assume that we would not need humanity for that. But okay. I mean, if we've messed something up, then so be it, and we're going to have to fight Gwyn on our own. You know, like, that's just the way it is in that case. If it isn't, then, so I will admit I did take like a very small sneak peek at the boss at some point. Like, this was before I even knew that I was going to be streaming Dark Souls. So I do know that the final boss can be parried. I will have a look. So let's have a look at the shortcut, and if he's not there, then so be it. But I did read that he could be parried, so... Sunlight altar before giving up. Sure. I assume, like, it should be right here where he is. In which case, I am... Yeah, I'm not seeing him. Okay, so we're going to be having a look at the Sunlight Altar, and if not, then we are just going to have to fight Gwyn on our own. And I did something wrong there in that case. I mean, we might have messed something up. That's entirely possible. But yeah, so I know that Gwyn uses fire, so I guess anything that gives me more fire protection is going to be useful. You may as well check on this flask. I mean, I've got enough of those, so... Yeah, I mean, sometimes the game has been, you know, something to you obviously gotta know is, as well as that, like, the game has been awkward in regards to like how it wants certain things to progress. So I'll look up what went wrong there at some point. You know, I'll just kind of take a quick sneak peek on the wiki, see if I did anything wrong. Oi. So, we're going to have a quick look at the Sunlight Altar. And if that's not the answer, then I'm going to have to find some shield that I can parry with. And then, time to go out and parry our favorite knight. I mean, I guess I could also like upgrade the shield, but I'm not certain how useful that is going to be anymore at this stage of the game. See. Sunlight Altar, so he should be around here-ish. Oh, there he is! Hi! Hi!
Oh, hello there.
Hello.
Forgive me. I was just pondering about my poor fortune. I did not find my own son, not in Anor Londo, nor in Twilight Blighttown. Where else might my son be? Lost Isolis? Or the tomb of the Grave Lord? But I cannot give up. I became undead to pursue this. But when I peer at the sun up above, it occurs to me, what if I am seen as a laughingstock? As a blind fool without reason? Well, I suppose they wouldn't be far off.
Okay, then we're going to have another look at the shortcut.
Oh, the sun, if only...
Then we have a quick look at the... You know, like, and this is all just, you know, pre-prep. Like, I'm not certain how useful he's going to be. But... Also, I'm now really curious as to, like, what was meant to be here, that there's, like, an entire door there. Like, that has me curious. I don't know what it is. Well, I mean, we're going to be having a look at the shortcut first, just to, you know, cover all of our bases. I need to go the other way. Go, taking less fall damage. Man, remember when like this area... It's so weird to go back to these older areas and be like, wow. Remember the time that this was like really hard? And now I'm like, wow. This isn't so hard anymore. Okay, so killed the bug. I mean, I can just use the dark sign to fast travel back. Like, souls aren't necessarily needed anymore. Well, let me have a quick look here. Seems like he isn't here, so he should now be in... I assume. Let me go ahead and, for the first and only time ever, use my... There we go. Also, I wonder what the snake will have to say to the fact that we accidentally died. I mean, we still haven't checked Gwyn yet. Like, it's entirely possible he's at a Gwyn. Now, I believe I am still human. You are not hollow, yes. Okay, that's for the Estus Flags upgrades.
I am. Is it? Very well, then.
Okay, there we go. Back to Gwyn we go. Automatically goes up to the highest level. So, let's have a look at Gwyn, shall we? I assume he's like on some kind of balcony, like at the very end. But yeah, from now on, this is our only destination left. The Kiln of the First Flame. And I assume you get 20 Estus Flags just from being here, because I couldn't upgrade the Lord vessel. Right till the near end. Okay. Kinda figured as much. I have become so good at the Tribe School of running. Tribe School of running away from things. Are you still following me? How far are you going to follow me? Okay, then I guess we're going to have to fight this for a bit. Just because I don't want to have any problems. I mean, so it would absolutely like fit well with the aesthetic that I've been going for. Like, I've been, ooh, Black Knight Sword, neat. Yeah, so basically, for those, if you have like been a part of the scene for a while, then you know that tracksuit is like a thing that I'm interested in. So yeah, that would absolutely fit like the aesthetic that I'm going for. So that would absolutely work. Also, wow, we're getting a lot of white Titanite chunks. I can only imagine how hell this must have been if you didn't have the humanities like we have. There we go. That's a blue Titanite chunk. Nice. Should be... around here. Let me have another quick look around the entire area, just to be sure. But it seems like we might have made a mistake at some point. Unless he's like a centipede demon, but I'm not gonna be running all the way back there. I am not seeing it. Yeah, no, it seems like we did something wrong. Look far right. Oh. Not here. I mean, I might have another look around just to be sure. Because it's entirely possible that like, we just simply can't see it. Yeah, no, I'm not seeing anything. I mean, I can check the wiki to see if we did something wrong. But we're just going to have to fight him on our own. Because, you know, this is the finale. So be it. We started our journey on our own, we're ending our journey on our own. But I might in New Game Plus kind of have make sure that like everyone is talked to at the start. So, what are we going to be doing? We're going to be switching our shields to a shield that can, first of all, has like some good fire. Okay. I think that this works. Ow. We're going to have to learn how to, at the very end. We are going to have to learn how to, do this. Because he's doing fire damage, I assume that means that any stuff with fire will be helpful. How much is the hang on, how much is the Black Knight armor? Poison, fire. It also seems to be 13 versus fire is 51 versus. Okay, so is there anything with better fire? Yeah, Havel, but he's also a lot harder to weigh. Okay, let's have a look here. Anything with better fire? Yes, there's the Silver Knight, there's the Black Knight. Over here. Anything with better fire resistance? We have the Black Knight leggings. That would put us just over the Black Iron armor. Let's just actually have a look at how we would look if we were to like do this. Hang on, the Sailor's armor. That looks slick as fuck. But that's not what we're here for. We are here for the Black Iron. Yep, these, and let's see here. Silver Knight leggings give us 42, which is too much. Hollow Knight's Thief's leggings. Let's go back to what we had before, which is the Maiden skirt, which gives us just not. How much does the lens on weight? Not a whole lot, but let's. I mean, might as well go ahead and equip it. Like it's not like we need it anymore. Still not quite there. Let me see, what else do we have? Okay, still not fully it. Black Knight Helm. Is there anything with better fire that is also not as... I mean, I guess the Sunlight Maggot, but that doesn't sound good. Oh yeah, never mind, I need the Mask of the Father either way. Because of my equipment load. There we go. Like, I am just assuming that he like does fire damage. Because of the fact that he's like he has a massive flaming sword. Go, one final Prima Ballerina roulette. The thing is that after all this time, like the game is obviously upping the ante once more because it knows it can. Oi! Okay, so let's see what... Okay, so I might have something to do with it. Not that it matters so much. We can take this fight as long as we so desire. This is such a sad scene as well. Constantly taking pot shots. That is seemingly the best tactic that I have. Wait. Okay, so taking pot shots definitely helps. Good. It is absolutely an amazing track. Now, what I'm wondering is... Bleed, how much do we have in regards to like fire lane resistance? So be it, let's just pop one in just to be safe. I'm not certain how much of an effect it will have. So the pot shot method does work. I might be able to get like 2 shots in. But yeah, it's actually really nice to once again be like in a actual difficult fight after the game slowly but steadily becomes easier. Sort of like a final test on all that you have learned over the course of Dark Souls. And the thing is that I've also noticed is that as you get further into... Hang on, let me do some last bit of exploring. There is this thing right here that leads to literally nothing. I had kinda hoped that perhaps it would have led to like a bonfire. But it was not meant to be. In the end, it just wasn't meant to be. But that's okay. You know? Could not, please. Okay, so no, I can only take one pot shot at a time. Hang on. I'm trying to think. So I can also, if I'm just going to avoid him anyway, then what's the point of the shield? Like his attacks do a massive amount of stamina damage. So you know, like what's the point of having a shield? There's a total of 5 nights between us and our friend. Could you not please? Ow. Trying to run past you if you don't mind. Like, I know it's not going to be adding too much to the damage modifiers, but... You know, anything is better than nothing. If you wish to bait a fireball, take drink flask. Wait, seriously? Is the game, like, designed to react to that? Interesting. Could you not, please? Okay, so we're doing... Yeah, no, I'm going to need to learn how to parry. I think that is my best shot at this. And parry is the one thing I've not been doing throughout this game. So that's going to be fun. So I'm trying to remember what the button combinations are for parrying again. Ow, could you... Why is it all of a sudden so hard for me to... Why is it all of a sudden so hard for me to avoid their attacks? Oh well, it doesn't really matter too much. Where else could Solaire be? It might be that we now do need to summon him for the centipede demon. Like I can at the very least give that a go after we're done here. Because I think with Solaire in the fight, it's going to be a lot easier. If someone could actually look that up, like this is the only time I'm ever going to ask you, if someone could look up like after you, what we might have missed with Solaire. Because I think we did everything we had to for him, and then all of a sudden he just up and disappears, and I don't think that that is what is meant to happen. Like, if it's a bug, then I would very much like to know. Okay, so then after we're going to try this. He is definitely, yeah, he's... Let's go and have a centipede. Well, we might as well go with a give it a look. Like, centipede demon isn't too far from, this place, so... You know. Now, I'm not certain how much easier the fight is going to be with Solaire, or if it's like the fight is like going to be the same difficulty, but we can always see. We can always check that. I will say this, they never tell you to actually, then he's gonna talk to him. Move the shield, talk to him there, should move the grid. Okay, then that's what we're going to be doing. So we need to kill the centipede demon. Okay, that is... This stream is going to be a bit longer than I expected at first. I mean, is it just a matter of like summoning him there once, or is it a matter of like killing the actual demon? Because then we have to fight like beat like 2 fights tonight, and you know, so be it. But at the very least, I'm still dealing with fire. Helping hand. Okay, let's have a look at where his side might be. It might also be that since we've already defeated Bed of Chaos, that like stuff isn't happening. Easier with Solaire, yeah. Kind of figured as much. Okay, hang on. I'm going to be looking this up real fast. Because I feel like I kind of need to check like if there is like a moment where that doesn't happen. So you're going to have to deal with me here for a bit. Mm. Covenant. Slayer will move to Orlando to the Sunlight Altar. Notes: if the player kills him before fighting our Slayer, some will no longer appear. A look to restore the Dark Hands. Can be met without killing the Dark Hands as the Master Key. Let me see here. Okay, so the mob anchor at the destroy the chaos. So I got the request absolution of fitting a bed for chaos. Level prestigious numbers will be able to summon. Can also save without needing +2. It's possible to summon for the Dark Bundling boss fight. Of course, this might have been defeated yet, although it will not help the enter the arena to help. It appears to be Sunlight Medal. Let me see here. Let's check before you meet him in a bonfire. No matter if you what if you want to save Soul there. Let me see here. Kinda going over the wiki at the moment. To kind of see what went wrong. Okay, it's just before the Demon's Fall gate. Solar can help distract. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Solar not spawning, not showing up. In Centipede Demon. Before reaching the if you find Solaire near the bonfire after killing the Centipede Demon, he will again appear. Okay. Hang on. Talk to him in Orlando or sometimes go to isolate up save him. I am trying to figure out what's happening here. I wonder if he is still up there. Like, I'm not necessarily seeing the problem here. It should be like right here. Okay, this is starting to get a bit annoying. Mostly in that I don't know if I have done something wrong or if like the game expects me to do something. Because the summoning sign should be there. So I'm gonna check one more time at the Undead Parish and see if that is Sunlight Altar. Yeah, I'm going to be checking and seeing if he's still at the Sunlight Altar. If he is, then we messed something up.
Oh, hello there. The sun, if only. Oh, the sun, if only.
Am I doing something wrong here?
Oh, the sun, if only.
Well, I've talked to him about as much as I can. I'm going to be checking this one more time, and if it still isn't, then I honestly don't know what went wrong here. I mean, if it bugged out, then that's a rather annoying bug. I mean, I could just, like, restart the game and kind of see if that helps. But I have no doubt that it won't. It's also possible that I might have to first, like, enter the Centipede Demon fight, but that doesn't sound normal. Anyway, I've talked to him as much as I can. So I'm gonna go ahead and take one more at this. Yeah, he's not here. He is not here, alright. Let me go ahead and quit the game and like retry. Kind of see if that like helped with the bugging out. But it is a bit annoying. Okay, then I'm having one last check at the shortcuts. And if that still doesn't do it, then something went horrendously wrong. But this is the last time I'm checking that. Like, I can't sit here forever checking if Solaire is ever going to pop out and say hello. That works. It might also be that it's like all the way at the end. Like, I'm not certain how far this goes. So I'm gonna, just to be safe on the safe side, run all the way to the end of the shortcut. At least I don't know where the shortcut normally ends, so... Please don't. Like this, I assume, is like where the shortcut normally ends. And I'm still not seeing him, so... Yeah, he bugged out from the looks of it. Okay, good to know. He bugged out. So... that means we're just gonna have to do this without Solaire. It sucks, but it's not the end of the world. Just means I have to get good. It might be that because I've already finished up the battle. Oh yeah, I can absolutely do it. Oh, fuck it. I mean, he's asleep anyway, he can't see me. It's just a matter of like learning his attack patterns and like when it's a safe moment for me to attack. So that's all that I need. Also, could you come back here? Thank you. Would be a bit awkward if I died falling into this. Into like the white light. Aha, I'm still faster than you will ever be. Yes, you keep doing your wind up. Good boy. Shouldn't be talking too much shit. Also, going to die otherwise. Okay, so I'm still not seeing anything. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, take your shot. I mean, I might as well. Not like I have any use for them anymore. Is he... I mean, I'm trying to think of like... Our kill mode first flame is like weak to fire, but I don't... It would be a bit weird if he was, so... Then again, it's just Dark Souls, so who knows. For all we know, he's like... For all we know, he's like weak to fire or something like that. I mean, I guess I might as well go and at least, like, you know, like, ow, push in our face, ow, 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 that hurts. It is a very nice desolate wasteland, though. Alright, time for me to skedaddle once more. Yeah, you've hurt me. No fucking hurt. The only thing that's annoying about this is like the run towards him, because I'm probably going to be losing to Estus strikes just on that. Yeah, I think that if I can learn how to parry him, then the fight will be a lot easier. So I guess this is the moment where I ask, is the shield that I have a shield that I can parry with? Because if it isn't, then I'm going to need to switch shields here. It's also so bad that I still don't know which shields to parry, do parries, but that's because parries haven't really been a thing over the course of my playthrough, which is awkward. And I know, like, there are a couple of shields that are like early game shields that do parry, so it's not as if I don't have access to those shields. It's just, you know, a bit awkward. There we go. Oh, if only you had fallen down, that would have been like cherry on top right there. Okay, so. No. We just need to learn how to parry him. Once we know that. Okay, so let me see here. Yeah, I think they're Dragon Quest. Yeah, sure, give me a tip, Andy. Like, at this point, you are allowed to go full out with spoilers if you so desire. Like, we've reached the end. There's nothing more for me to not know. Fair when they saw this racing. Oh. That is a very useful tip indeed. Good this game. Yeah, like I definitely have learned a lot. Time carry has to be precise. Oh. You can do it. Yeah, I mean, I don't care if I have to sit here for like 5 hours. We're going to do this. One way or another. It is the final get good moment of this game. Thank you guys. I really appreciate the mental, the ow, no. Let's not do that. I really do truly appreciate the moral support. Our tactic can still work! Our tactic can still work! Oh yeah, no, that tip is absolutely strong. I've already survived for longer than I would have had in any other point in the game. Well, now we know what to do. Now we know what to do. Holy fuck. That is, we got him to half health. After this try, I'm going to take a short break to go to the toilet, but yeah, we're first gonna go and give it another shot. Holy fuck, we can actually do it tonight. Backsteps away from you. Yeah, that's kind of what I should, is once he starts backstepping away, I should just not move anymore. I like to think it all started off with like me and an asylum demon, and like not knowing how to kill a pig. It's absolutely been an amazing game. Like, I'm very glad that I played it with you guys on stream. You know, with all the mental support we had. It is truly... And the thing is, I still don't know like what the actual timing is in regards to the pay. I just did it 3 times and I'm like, I didn't know how I did that. I just know that I did. So I just need to like learn how to parry. Yes, thanks. It really are relentless. So, I'm taking a short break because I need to go to the toilet. I'll be back in a sec, so I'm not putting on the normal screen. I'll be back in in 1 or 2 minutes. Okay, so there we go. I quickly also made sure that my hands are no longer sweating. And if worst comes to worst, we can just kind of upgrade this sword. So that it is like better, because we have so many unused souls. Like, we have so many unused souls. So I can just like upgrade this thing to whatever the max is, if required. It doesn't help much, and I know that, but like, what else are we going to do with the souls? And as I say with the weapon, like, we found the claymore like all the way at the start of the game. And I'm really happy that I, in the end, decided to play this. Again, it's been sitting there in my library for literal years. Because I was like, oh well, I'm not good enough for Dark Souls. You know, like it's way too hard. And here I am. At the end. Oi! That was a cheap shot through the door, and we all know it. Okay, so I'm quickly gonna be upgrading the shield, just to be sure. Like, that was a cheap shot through the door. And I think we all, on some level, know it. Let's go to war. Let's go to the end of parish. So let's go ahead, add up our final souls. Might as well go ahead and just see how far we can get with this.
Well, you need...
Yeah, sure. Eagle shield is no longer needed. We are using the Dragon Quest shield, so might as well. Titanite. Oh, we need Twinkling Titanite. Ah, interesting. Well, I don't have that. Still managed to get. See, that's requires. Oh, is that because the Dragon Quest shield is like different?
I'll be seeing you. Be careful.
Don't worry, I will. Let us go ahead and also just kind of get all of the souls that we still have. Might as well. All of these souls, like rain, like dust in the wind. Oh, whoops. That's not what I wanted. Finally. So, let's level up. We can up our vitality to 22, which, is that really useful? I guess. I mean, strength. Yeah, sure, let's do this. Now let's warp. And this time around, it really is the end. We've done as much as we can. From now on, it is no longer in our hands. Hang on, let me do one final purchase. that's to say by is the final purchase. Ah, there we go.
Oh, then, as...
There we go.
All right. That should...
Pardon me, Snako. But, you're no longer needed. So yeah, we've gotten a lot. Got a bit more health, just, you know, just to be on the safe side. But... Endurance is at 40, strength is at, I believe, 30. So, there isn't much more that we need to do. Now, if I were to start this game again, I would probably, you know, have a build in mind from the start. But, you know, this is okay. I mean, we've lost some stuff. But, you know, that's okay. That's another 200 HP. Also, ow. Not quite sure if I feel the need to be hit by every single enemy in the immediate region, but yeah, so be it. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. I mean, at this point, this is just sad. More so than anything else. I'm not talking because I'm kind of focused at the moment. Well, not quite what I wanted, but still worked. Try backstabbing him. That is something I've done even less often. But I guess I can give it a go. Like, whenever he does like his grab attack, I can try and backstab him, but I wasn't even aware that you could backstab him. Also, I'm not certain if the sword I'm using can even backstab. That's the other problem. But yeah, so upping the health a bit was a great decision. But you can see just how close we're constantly getting. Like, the thing, you know, is I'm still not certain what exactly like the moment is, but I think it's right as he lands. He is backstabbable, okay. Just a little risky. Okay, I'll be honest, backstabbing is one of those mechanics that I've never quite been able to get the hang of in this game. So this is going to be an interesting experience. As per usual, just running. Could you not, please? Could you two not, please? I need to get the timing just right. I just need to get the timing right. That's all I really need to do here. And it would be... it don't walk. I mean, I can only do so much if you're gonna parry. Okay, yeah, that is very much true. I always forget that, like, walking basically negates the parry. It's so weird, like, I'm trying to figure out what, like, the parry window is. But... like, for some reason, I can't quite get a grip on it. Maybe a bit of those. Exactly. The thing though is that Astorius had like moments where you could recuperate. If that makes sense. Like, and this fight doesn't. At least not really. I see this final fight as sort of like a puzzle. So I'm trying to figure out what the parry window is. Like, I managed to parry him at least 2 to 3 times. So what is the final... Countering parry ASAP. So is it only the jump attack that can be parried, or is it technically every attack? You know, like just for my reference, like I'm constantly running away from him because I feel like the only thing I can parry is his jump. But that might not be the case. Go. The others, but not thrust. Okay. So thrust can be parried, the rest can. Just need to get the timing on that right. Yeah, no, I'll keep it at I'll keep it at trying to parry his jump attack, and then I might be able to backstab him. And I'm just for my reference, I assume I'm not missing a bonfire. Like there is no bonfire in the kiln of the first flame. You know, like, just for my reference. Probably riskier than backstabbing. Very fair point. No bonfire, okay. Well, it's about what is it, a 2-minute run each time? So what is it that I am doing different now compared to earlier? It's like, when is the moment that I need to parry? Because backstabbing probably is not going to happen with this sword. Like, I'm not even certain if you can backstab with the claymore. It's actually really bad. Like, I've been using the claymore for the entirety of the game, and I still don't know if I can backstab with it. That, honest to God, is just depressing. But I think you can backstab with every single weapon. What I'm also noticing is I can actually backstab with the weapon up. It's going to be very useful to know for in the future. Oh, still. Ow. Bit of health that I've gotten back. I think it's best if I... What can I do? I'm trying to think here. I mean, the claymore can backstab, I presume. It's just that I don't know. Oh, hang on. Now I remember what button I need to press for the backstab. I need to okay, so just for my reference, I need to press the right trigger for backstab, don't I? God, I feel like such an idiot. Right button. Oh. In that case, I don't know what's going on. Like, maybe the game is like not detecting its backstab, or the claymore isn't allowing for the backstab. I honestly don't know what the idea here is. Interesting though. Okay, so not quite been able to hit those. Okay, get away. I am trying to think here. I mean, I could parry backstabbing like on these fine gentlemen. Okay, so what happened there is that my phone went off. Okay, so hang on. So this wasn't me necessarily, but my phone went off all of a sudden. Like it was starting to do its little ringing. So as a result, I kind of looked up at it and then I fell down. So yeah, fun. What I'm also thinking of is maybe getting the heaviest armor that I can, and just accept the fact that I might do a mid-roll. That's possible. Like, we're going to be trying out some things here. Because that's the thing, is... There we go. There is still a lot that I can try out. Yeah, as long as I'm within 50% of my weapon. A little bigger step suggests he won't show, but if you die enough, he should. Oh, okay. I'm not certain what's going on with the backstabbing here. It's just very no. And if you say die enough, do you mean like die enough on the centipede fight? Do you mean like die enough on the centipede fight or something like that? Or... Not clear. Good. Okay. Cannot backstab it. So, who was the again that told me that this person could be backstabbed? Can I wear all of Havel and still have... Okay, so this I believe is a medium roll. I mean, I think at least it is. Ah. That explains it in that case. Do not, please. So in that case, all I can do is, that's it. So this is still below 50%, I believe. Unless I'm started doing fat rolling without me noticing it. Which is possible. We'll have a check at that after this fight. I'm going to kind of see like how this goes. Okay. That wasn't better either. I think what I might start doing is I might try and stay like right behind him and see if that works. Like the parrying is probably not going to really be an option. Like we've tried that so many times and it's just not happening. Like, if we can get a parry off, then that would be great. But, like, that is about it. Because I keep trying the same tactic, it's not working. Which means there's only one tactic left, which is just learn the fight. Okay, let's go back to my idea of fire damage. Gold hand. Is there anything else here that might work? I mean, the Guardian helmet has better overall defense. And it's, you know, lighter. Okay. Also, once again, lighter. Taking a hit on fire damage because I'm not certain if he does any fire damage. And now we are at 579, which actually is above half. Okay, so let's go back to our original tactic. That has seemingly worked the best. Actually. And let's grab ourselves some. This is it. Two. Okay, there we go. So now the question that I ask is, does the final boss do fire damage? Or is it physical damage? Or a combination of both? Both, okay. Also need to fight. Seriously? Stuck on visible moss lady. Okay, well that's... I'm right now just trying to learn his attack pattern. I might as well go to get some of the mustard. Yes. I might as well go and get some of that. You know. The only problem is I don't have any souls anymore. But yeah. I'm also gonna be checking on something a bit. There you go. Give me some stuff that I need. Oh no! Your fire damage doesn't do anything to me anymore. Such a shame. And yes, I know there's a better way to farm, but I just need to see what the prices are. Applies fire to right hand weapon. I need 500. Okay. Do I actually have like any charcoal moss? Hang on, do I actually have some charcoal moss myself? I don't remember if I have. Stop coward. Crystal, gold pine resin. The answer is new. Alright. Time for some farming, lads. And I know just the place to farm at for a hot minute. Like, I'm not gonna be asking, I'm gonna be asking for like 10 or so of them. To kind of see like how much better it goes with or without certain things.
Oh, then, as... Goodbye, then.
I should have checked with the moss lady before. Oh, that's the wrong one, actually. That's not where I wanted to go. Speaking of which... I have an idea. Since we're not going to be needing him anyway, I might as well go ahead and kill him.
come to blows, has it? Fine then. I've had... You win. Please.
Thank you.
Please.
Thank you. So somebody should be in shotgun, but also you need to talk at bonfire after Centipede. I am not gonna go ahead and learn a second fight tonight, if you don't mind. Because he is meant to be... You know what? The fact that the internet isn't sure of what to do kind of tells me that it's probably been bugged. Yeah, that... I know that you're just saying it, dude. Like, I know that. It's probably bugged. Like, we've had bugs happen before, with this game. Could shut up, please. Yeah, precisely. Like, I'm not certain how much better this will go with, like, the charcoal, but... So far, if we're starting to do, like, 300 a pop, then... Yeah, we might have a fair chance. And the pillars can be used to kind of, like, stop him, if needed. I need... It's the one annoyance that I have is that I can't just, you know, go into the Lodfast and I have to, like, watch 2 cutscenes, but so bad. I also could have just killed myself and I don't think about it. Oh well. This is just about as fast. Going. So why are the binoculars? I've never used them. There we go. So let's give it another go. And otherwise I'm going to be being very sneaky and I'm going to quickly watch a YouTube video on how to parry Gwyn. This is good to say. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I did notice that. Oh, nice. Ow, no, that was not meant to happen. Yeah, I'm noticing that it really annoys him when I ask this. I just kind of wish that he would just... There we go. Okay, let me quickly look this up. It would be a bit of a shame if it like ends here. After all. So, yeah. The thing here is especially is because, you know, like I can't really build a stream around one fight. Okay. I'm just kind of looking at something here. It's about a 3-minute video, so my apologies for that. I might as well go ahead and in the meantime show you what it is that I'm looking at. This is what I'm currently looking at. Yeah, the timing. That's kind of my thing, is I'm kind of looking at that. See if I can up this to 1080. Pairing times in slow motion. Read description. Even though as your sword is sword swing is parryable. Yeah, I'm aware of that. Hornet ring is very useful. Best shield that are Black Knight shield, Dragon Crest shield, which I do have, a Sunlight shield. They have good physical and fire defense. It's going to very point the flame extend the range of Gwyn's swings, and you can't parry all day. You have to be within range of throw, but far enough to out range the throw and kick once without moving. So it's punishable, but Gwyn recovers fast from the kick animation, can rarely do the fast Let's see here. So Hornet Ring is very useful. That might be interesting. Havel tech mentioned. That is. Let me see here. Where was it again? Tank a spam parry or drink essence of every post. That is definitely something that I can try. So I need to hit him on the last second or so of... Hang on, is that when he's coming down? Yeah, so that's when he's coming down. Let me do another quick check here. Okay, so while he's... Okay, that's probably my mistake, is that I'm doing it as he's in mid-air. As he has just jumped, but I need to jump out or do it after the... Okay, that's interesting. So that's when he comes down. My big one is the sword swing. So not yet on the first, but on the second. So as the sword is at the back, I can... Okay. And finally... Yeah, I'm noticing that he's wearing green armor. Okay, hang on, that one is the one I need to see again. Okay, so as his arm is... Okay, this is going to be interesting. Definitely interesting. 1 second, there we go. Right. So the game bugged out. The game like just didn't want... Give me 1 second. Let me restart the game here. Apologies for that. Turns out the game didn't like what I just now did. So yeah. Like I'm going to give it half an hour because I also need to do stuff. And otherwise we're just going to. Yeah, I can't really assume that Dark Souls is complete at this point. That's kind of the annoyance. It's like it's the last fight, but I also can't really build another stream around the last fight. So I am quickly going to the toilet once more, and I'll be back in a hot sec. So what happened there just now is that I almost tripped over my own shoes. Which is rather annoying. So yeah, I tripped over my own shoes. Which, depending on your perspective, is either really funny or really sad. Yeah. Okay, so let me quickly... Physical on fire, and also cheaper if possible. Yes, it is. It is below 20. Yeah, okay. I'm trying to remember how critical damage works, because I don't think it's just an attack boost. But I think critical damage is like from parrying, if I can remember correctly. I will tell you one thing, this isn't going onto YouTube. Like, all of this is going to be changed to a screen that says, and then I died to Quinn an awful lot of times. Maybe I'll backstep with plunge. Ah, okay. Like, what then will be said is, and then there will be like a little black card on screen that says, ignore all the deaths. Oh, yeah, that's also a possibility. That's absolutely a possibility, is that I'm going to move it on plus 10 speed. Until the final one. Which basically means that this is a part that YouTube will never see. No! No! I had it! I had it! Monetization. There we go, that's the one word YouTubers say. No, wait, engagement. That's the one word YouTubers say. I had it, and then I accidentally pressed the wrong button. I don't know how to feel about that. Gives it a C. Oh, you mean cunt? Yeah, no, that's also true. Or sell out. I'm not certain which. There are many words that YouTubers don't like. I mean, YouTube itself doesn't like a lot of words. You know, like warfare. And crimes against humanity. It's also a C. Conservatism also begins with C and is, you know, depending on your point of view, also a bad and naughty word. Oh no, YouTube on there is. How horrid. It's such a shame. That is the first time I got hit by that. Okay, there you go. That's... No, wait, that's not actually. Thank you. We will keep on trying. I mean, maybe the fact that I've like reset the game also kind of ensured that Almost Handful of Friends is no longer bugged out, but I don't quite have that fate. Jesus Christ. Okay, so I'm going to have one last look, because the game has been reset. I'm going to have one last look and see if he's disappeared from... If he hasn't, then the game is bugged. If he has, then we know that... Yeah, precisely. That's what I'm doing right now, is I'm warping to sunlight. He's still there.
Oh, just if I...
Yeah, the game is has bugged out. Not fun. That is not fun. So they play or see the difference it makes. Yeah, I mean I already have like a second one running, where I'm focusing like on magic. So I will, you know, kind of see how that all works out. I'm kind of glad that I'm not doing any YouTube stuff at the moment, because, oh boy, that would have been awkward. Yeah, I mean, looking back, I should have made a couple of different choices. One of them being like deciding earlier to go for a pure strength build. But hey, what's done is done. Not much we can do about it anymore. Yeah, there's a lot of damage that was done there. it definitely is a lot of damage that we did just there. I might go into the Havel tactic. Let's see how that works out. Okay, so that gives me, leaves me at 590. Which I believe means that I'm doing a fat roll. And it also means that I'm probably going to have to kill every single one of them along the way if I don't want to die. I mean, I believe we tried this before with Havel and it didn't quite work out. There we go. I will say this, it does give off like the perfect vibe. And I've said this a few times already. That this gives off the perfect fight for like a final fight. Yoink! My one issue though is that my movement speed at the moment is horrendously slow. Like so slow in fact that they can catch up to me, which is not what I want. Okay, I believe this is my safe spot. Oh yeah, if that would have been the last boss I would have been deeply, deeply disappointed. Not please. Alright, fine, I guess I'll try and kill you. Yeah. This is going to be rough. My one problem with the Havel set is that, although in this case, if I'm going to be using Havel set anyway, I might as well go ahead and just grab the... as this moves me into the realm of between 25 and... Like, the thing is, if we're going to be doing this tactic, then we probably don't need that ring. There we go. Man, you can even hear it. God damn. There we go. I think for my first round I can't use the charcoal yet. Simply because the timing is just too important on that. Holy fuck! You can't fucking see this right now, but my hands are shaking. Holy fuck! Holy fuck! You can't see this, but my hands are shaking as if holy fuck. I'm sorry, I need a moment. I wasn't even. This is basically the same as like with the skill with Seath, in that I wasn't aware of how far I was until later on because I was just trying stuff. I'm like, you know, I don't care anymore. I'm just trying stuff, and then I see that I've like a sliver of health left, and I'm like, okay, I don't care anymore. Either he dies or I die. Either one of us. Holy fuck. Let's first grab my own soul, shall we? We did it. Let's link the fire. I beat Dark Souls. And you know what? Holy fuck. That was... we are going to beat the Asylum Demon first. Simply because we can. Like, just to do like... we're going to start New Game Plus just... and only the Asylum Demon. And then I'm going to have some thoughts. And so the thing is almost over. But yeah, like, holy fuck. I have many thoughts about this game. What amazing experience. There were lots of moments where there were not many moments where I felt that the game was being deliberately annoying. There was like one, maybe two bosses where I really felt that. But Jesus Christ. This is... I can say I beat Dark Souls. That's the thing I can now say. But Christ, what a journey this has been. Like, there were definitely moments where after stream I sat down. Because I like to kind of evaluate my streaming after every stream. And where I just kind of was like, you know, if tomorrow I wake up and I don't feel like streaming Dark Souls, then we're just going to end it right here. That happened like 3 or 4 times. And I'm so glad that each time that I started streaming, I was like, yeah, let's do this. Like, there were moments where I even like started the stream. I remember like, I believe it was right around Blighttown where I started the stream and the clock was ticking down to 50 minutes and I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to be telling them that we're going to continue or if I'm going to be telling them that it's ending here. And I'm so glad I didn't. It sounds dumb, but for me this is a personal victory. Because for the past few years, I've not finished something that I've started. I've started a lot of things, and I never finished them because they became too hard, because they became too frustrating, because I needed to have more. I didn't get instant success. And Dark Souls definitely has taught me something about the value of continuing on, even in the face of like what is seeming of what feels like impossible odds. The way that this game teaches you certain mechanics is amazing, and while I think the best fight of the game isn't the last fight, I think that Astorius is definitely the best fight that the game has to offer, including the DLC. It still is a really nice way to do it. I was really annoyed yesterday at Bed of Chaos, but this more than made up for it. I can't judge. The problem is I can't judge the other 2 fights. Because I didn't get to see them. Like, I mostly was just hacking and slashing through them. This is definitely an experience. And the credits are deservedly rolling here. Every single one of these people deserves all the applause that I can give them. This is definitely... I can see why why this game is so highly regarded. I can see why this game has got the reputation it has. Whether or not it's justified, I'm not sure. The problem is I can't judge if it's like justified because I got help from you guys. Like whenever I was stuck, you guys gave me a hint that I would not have found on my own. So I can't fully say whether or not the game is like flawed or like where the flaws are. I will say this, the game, it can be very obtuse and not always in a good way. There's definitely some obtuseness in there that I think, you know, like that shouldn't have to be there. Like if part of your difficulty is the fact that stuff is obtuse, then but like fire mechanics are rock solid. Like when I press, I'm only now realizing that whenever I was pressing a button, I didn't question what was happening on screen. It was like, okay, I've pressed the button, and now a thing has happened. And I wasn't ever questioning it. Like there is such a perfect, like it is such a perfect, almost one-on-one movement from like pressing the button to what's happening on screen. And you can feel all of the different weapons. You can feel the weight. You can feel how fast or how slow something is. There is just a lot to love about this game. And we're immediately dumped into New Game Plus, I presume. Well, let's go ahead and kick our old friend in the teeth, shall we? The game also just immediately throws you into New Game Plus. So I say, let's kick our friend in the teeth. Because we need something easy. After what we've just gone through. The game also doesn't just tell you about the fact that you've just now started New Game Plus. That's kind of what I really like about this. It's like not even an acknowledgement of New Game Plus. It's just, here you go, good luck. Can't even level up yet. And I hadn't noticed that before. Hiya, buddy. It's been a very long time. But I would argue it is time for revenge. That feels so good. That feels so immensely rewarding. Hello. Wait, does this have to go to the tutorial? Fine by me, I guess. Yeah, pretty much. I just, for some reason, the game is not acknowledging that the thing has just happened, so we'll just, you know, get my shield. Get the piece. Okay. It is so immensely rewarding. It's a scimitar. There's a fog, and it is so lovely. It's like, God. There we go. We've already killed him. Hiya, Boulder. You gonna hit me? Hiya, Boulder. Oh, it is absolutely an interesting feeling.
I would regrettably, but there is a one that will go.
There we go.
No, I would.
The game is like, basically like, dude, just, you know, just get me. Still giving 100 souls. you know, some things never change. And with that, let's go back to Lord Run for our victory lap. Which I'm not streaming, I should mention that. Like, Dark Souls is over after tonight. Like, it's definitely been an amazing ride though. Absolutely.